You would not believe who I trained with today. It was none other than Dance Master Kim. You remember him, right? The K-pop guru everyone idolizes. And let me just say, incroyable doesn't even begin to cover the experience. It was like dancing on Nuages while simultaneously surfing a cosmic wave of rhythm. He has this way of communicating the art form that is, wow. The way he connects movement to emotion, guiding the narrative through the dance, it's truly inspiring. Today was different. It felt like I've unlocked a new level in my dancing ability. Maybe it's his aura, or his mystical dance, Jinny, following us around the studio. Oh, and you know how we've been joking around about starting a superhero-themed band? Yeah, well, Heejin is now convinced she can embody Black Widow's persona on stage, and with her fiery spirit, there's no stopping her. We all got so excited about it that Max wants to incorporate some electro shuffle into our routine. Imagine Iron Man doing that. We've definitely taken a turn for the goofy. Now that's the kind of energy I can get behind. Groot grooving to some K-pop will be a sight to behold. It'll be like a bowl of spicy japchae at a French patisserie. Unexpected, but absolutely refreshing. Our superhero band auditions are starting to sound less like a joke and more like a reality show pitch, don't you think? Talking about food, they tried the new Korean BBQ place without me, can you believe it? Apparently their samgyeopsal is to die for. I'm not one to drool over food pictures, but theirs got me considering sneaking out past curfew just for a taste. Luckily, Hae-jin is our dietary supervisor and keeps us all in check. No late-night BBQ cravings allowed. Before you ask, no chili for you unless you want to turn into a human fire-breathing dragon again. Remember last time? I feel like I've been talking non-stop. It's always such a joy sharing my day with you. It feels like we're living these moments together. Do you feel the same? I can't wait to hear your side of the story. Well, Max stepped up his game today. You know that beat we were looking for? He's nailed it. I only caught a sneak peek, but it's as groovy as K-pop's super bass meets French electronic vibes. It adds a whole new layer of rhythm to the soulful ballad I was working on under the thoughtful guidance of Maestro Lee. Yes, the celebrated guitarist I've been raving about recently. It was more of an intercultural music jam than a mere tutelage session. Every strum, every note that slipped from my guitar beautifully wove together my youthful journey so far. Mon voyage, ma vie. It was a lyrical painting of emotions, pulsating with an evocative energy that felt very me. Max, eager as always, is already itching to add his touch to it. And I can't wait to see what Pierre might do with the bass. It's going to be like adding a rich, dark chocolate ganache to a delicate Parisian macaron. An unexpected yet, hopefully, breathtaking combination. Speaking of auditions, I've got one coming up, and the theme this time? Love. Now that's a tough one. It's not like I have heaps of romantic escapades to draw from. Perhaps I'll set my song in the city of love itself, a romantic ballad between a Parisian baker and a soul guitarist who meet at a music festival. How does that sound? Oh, get this. Today, Hae-jin switched her routine cardio for yoga. Oh la la. Shall we celebrate her diplomatic visa into my yoga universe? And you know who else I'm coaxing to join? Pierre. A bit of namaste every day might save us from his exciting culinary experiments involving ridiculously spicy food, still nursing the taste bud burn from the legendary chili episode last year. Remember our superhero jabber from last time? Well, we're one step closer to turning it into a reality. Pierre's stoked about adding a Marvel-inspired dance routine to our sessions. Imagine our band doing an Iron Man slide or Captain America's shield pose while jamming. We're going to look like endearing dancing geeks who've wandered onto the wrong planet and decided to stay. Today's conversation trailed off into planning a Marvel marathon as well. Pierre volunteered to referee our Spider-Man versus Hulk debate, and with a fair share of popcorn, it's going to be an absolute riot. And all I'm saying is, don't underestimate Captain America in this mix. The man's got steel, and you know how much I adore him. I guess that's enough chit-chat for today. The squad's meeting tomorrow at our usual, and I've got this soulful ballad to perfect. Wish me luck, mon ami? Max, Hae-jin, Pierre, and I hosted a fusion cook-off today. All of us bunched in the kitchen, hands smudged with flour, spicy gochujang, and frangipani, it was more like a fun, chaotic dance-off. A clash of my Korean-French heritage, serving us culinary creations because being a K-pop trainee shouldn't stop anyone from becoming a master chef, right? If you think about it, I'm just mixing beats and flavors. Max, bless his heart, tried his hand at pasta while I cooked my mom's special jimdak, sizzling chicken marinated in a sweet, spicy sauce. It was like blending the spirited heartbeat of a K-pop dance move into the romantic whirl of a French waltz, right there on a plate. Chicken jimdak meets Italian pasta. Sound delicious. Pierre, on the other hand, was trying hard to perfect those buttery croissants while dancing to my beat. It was sight right out of a sitcom, un régal for the eyes. This led us into our next gathering being a cook-off. I suggested Max's pasta versus my jimdak, to which Pierre eagerly chimed in with his croissants. The chat suddenly took a mysterious turn, with Max dropping the alien question. Curious, isn't it? Sometimes these chats have their own unpredictable rhythm, jumping from cuisine to cosmos, just like that. Pierre made a profound remark. Given how we're all blending together on this musical journey, we might be the aliens for someone else, especially as we prepare to launch our music intergalactically. Ended the day on a funny note. Teased Max about his shower singing becoming our first contact with aliens. Don't worry, I reminded everyone how we've all been guilty of singing in the shower. It's almost a universal trait. Gotta laugh at the small things in life, right? We should all aspire to be a bit more Max. The cook-off really has me thinking. Should we mix our musical tastes like we mix those cuisines? Maybe that's where our unique flavor lies, our signature sound. A blend of our individual vibes, something like a Korean-French musical dish. Satiated with food and laughter, the next on my plate is a long yoga session. After all, a day well spent deserves a night well rested. Bonne nuit, dear friend.